Morning! Welcome to day 4 of the Monaco Nail Academy 5-day challenge. Today we're going to go behind the scenes a little bit. It's hugely important that you have theory knowledge to back up your practical skills if you want any level of success in the nail industry. We don't need you to be able to write essays, we need you to be able to help clients. Our theory training keeps this in mind the whole way through. Alright, so today we're going to chat about which services are best suited to which clients. But to do that, we need to know a little bit about the products themselves first. Almost all products that we use, including gel polish, acrylic, hard gel, gel extensions, polygel extensions, dipping systems, they're all actually a type of plastic called an acrylic. For all those people that get gel polish because they don't want acrylics, they're the same thing. Kind of like how a cake has certain characteristics and a biscuit has others, but they're both still made of flour, butter, sugar, and eggs, just formulated differently. When we prep the nail, we take out all sorts of oil and debris from the nail surface, leaving several pristine, clean layers of nail near the top of the nail plate. We then apply our product. On a microscopic level, those products are made of individual molecules called monomers, which link into chains called polymers. Before they start linking, they appear as a liquid. When they start linking up, that liquid starts to look a little like a gel. See where I'm going here? And then when they are fully linked, they appear solid. We apply the partially linked monomers in the form of gel polish to that lovely clean nail we prepared. Some of those monomers sink in a bit and some stay on top. When we put our hands in an LED light, the light causes a reaction that finishes the linking process, leaving us with something solid. Think of it like a cake going in the oven. Without that intense heat, the cake batter will just always be batter. When we add the heat of the oven, an irreversible chemical change occurs. Same but different. So let's think about this cake again, because who wouldn't want to think more about cake? Even though the cake and the biscuits are made of the same ingredients, we measure them differently, treat them differently, and we get different results. Nail products are made the same way. If you left a cake in the oven long enough, it would technically become a really large, terrible biscuit, right? Kind of. Again, it's the same with nail products. Technically, a recipe will go through several states, but only one of those states will be high quality as the recipe intended. So let's look at a diagram. Bear with me. When the acrylic recipe processes in a big vat, just like when the cake goes into the oven, it goes through several state changes. First, it turns into a resin, commonly used for nail glues. Next, it turns into gel polish, and then into hard gel, which is used for extensions. Last, it turns into the powder we use for acrylics. It's not quite that simple, but for today you get the idea. Now, because of this process, we get our most important information, the characteristics of each product. The closer a product is to the A end, the more flexible it is, the better it sticks, but it's also quite weak. You'd never build an extension out of glue, would you? The closer to the B end that you go, the products are much stronger, but less flexible, and they usually need a primer to help them stick. So this brings me to why we encourage our students to learn every single service. Different services suit different clients. What if Sarah walks in for her gel polish appointment and she's just sick of her nails breaking all the time? Move her closer to the stronger end, either with gel or acrylic extensions. What if Kelly walks in and she's been wearing acrylic for ages, but they just keep lifting? Move her slightly closer to the end that sticks better, with gel extensions. Even if you don't plan on promoting every single service, as a nail tech you need to at least offer them on request. If a gel polish client with beautiful long natural nails breaks one nail the week before an important event and you can't extend it, she will go elsewhere. There are hundreds of techs who are running businesses having done a single day of gel polish training and complaining that the market is saturated and there aren't enough clients. The thing is, that isn't the case. The market is desperate for high quality, knowledgeable techs who know what they're doing. And this is where your Monaco certification will help you stand out from the crowd. Don't forget that when you enroll in our full nail tech course, the Foundation Certificate in Nail Technology, you get a massive online workbook with all this good stuff. If theory isn't your thing, you can reread and re-watch the texts and videos asking questions the whole time for an entire year. Okay, so pop onto social media and tell us, based on the characteristics you just learned about, which service is most suited to you. Everyone that tags Monaco Nail Academy and uses the hashtag 5-Day Challenge on Instagram or Facebook this week will go in the draw for one of 3 $250 online training vouchers drawn on Sunday night at 7 p.m. You can enter once a day for each of the 5 days of the challenge, so you have lots of chances to win. Join me tomorrow for the last day of our 5-day challenge, where we learn some nail art, the best bit.
I think my reasons for going into training was a little bit of a two-edged sword. On one hand, I really wanted to increase my knowledge, skill, and kind of be the best at something that I'd already started doing as far as nail art went. One of the biggest motivators for me was I started a little bit with gel polish and, you know, the YouTube cowboy type mentality where you jump on a video and you can learn anything from YouTube these days. So I started with the gel polish, but what those videos don't tell you is what's happening behind the scenes, or when you hit a little bump in the road and yeah, okay, it's good to learn from those. Why is that happening? And so that was why I needed to, for me, go and get the formal training and really become the master of something I love doing. The other side was, I guess, considering a whole new career aspect. So whilst I was working full-time, or still am, I was sort of toying with the idea of turning something I loved doing into a potential new career aspect, which was a little bit scary as well, and was a bit nervous that turning something I love doing into something I had to make money from was going to take a lot of the joy and excitement of it out. The best part of training, as corny as it sounds, is the Monaco part of the training. It's everything that they offer that honestly they couldn't advertise to you, because you'd never believe it if you saw it on paper. But you really become part of a community with Monaco. So you just have amazing support from your fellow students, from the educators, from everybody. It's such a positive environment to learn in, to make mistakes in, and to absolutely tank in and have everyone tell you to stop being daft, because actually it's not as bad as you think. That community is amazing, and if I had nothing to do with nails, that is something I would want in my life regardless. The hardest part so far is, I suppose, everything that happens in between your class. Like, you can feel on top of the world one moment, but you come home and away from that support network of the teachers and the girls that you're working alongside, and you beat yourself up for all the things that you think you've done wrong. Doesn't matter that it's your first time, doesn't matter that it's your 12th time, you're still going to find a fault in your work, and you just have to be kind. I think the biggest tip is, if you wouldn't say it to your buddy next to you at that table, it's not fair to say it to yourself. You will at one stage in your training, if not more than one, go, oh my gosh, what have I done? I'm going to be the world's worst nail tech, I'm never going to be able to do this. It's all lies. I am not even all the way through yet, and I can tell you now, it's all lies. Watch this space, I will be a nail tech, even if I don't believe it yet, I will. And the other thing is just finding the time to practice. Life gets so busy. I work full time while I'm doing this training, and whilst it is the top of my priority list, I'm trying to build a house. I am in a family with small children around all the time, so trying to get your gear out and set up takes enough time for the 2-year-old or 3-year-old to lose interest in what they're doing and come over and want to play nail tech too. So just keep at it, you'll get there. And I guess that's one of the perks of Monaco, is you can kind of fit it in around your schedule. You've got a year to get back and do those classes as many times as you want. You've got so much available to you. My advice to anybody who wants to be a nail tech or look into some training is just do it. Do your research, absolutely, find out what's going to be a good fit for you, but you're going to doubt yourself halfway through the process anyway, and you may as well just jump in, boots and all. Definitely encourage you to come towards Monaco, because just regret is not something that's going to even come into a sentence with Monaco. You will always be trying to find ways to do another class or turn up and be in a demo or something like that, because it's just such a contagious environment of enthusiasm and excitement. So just do it. Why Monaco? Well, that one's easy, because it's the best. As somebody with a learning disability, I had to do an immense amount of research and confidence boosting for myself to sign up to any kind of industry. So I looked around quite a bit and stopped at Monaco because I didn't really feel the need to look any further. The girls were amazing. I had 50,000 questions and some, and at no stage were any of those questions a bother. Every time I had a question or even like a little bit of a few reservations, the team was always there to say, no, you can do this, and this is how we're going to help you do this. Monaco is the best, and it's going to be the best for you, and I can say that with complete confidence regardless of who is on the other end of this video, because Monaco tailor everything to you. Every single day they ask what can they do better, you know, what do they want to how can they improve to better suit our learning. I don't have a single regret.